This is really a remarkable story for a few reasons. Obviously, first of all, that someone would steal Christmas presents at all. Then the fact it happened on a fairly remote country road up in Green Bluff. And then also because of the family's reaction. Because their attitude isn't one of bitterness, but instead, thankfulness.
Athena Fry was in her 6th period class when she got a bizarre text from her mom, Crystal.
So someone broke in and they stole all of your stuff, and I was like, whatever, she's gotta be kidding.
But she wasn't kidding. Crystal had arrived at her quiet home in Green Bluff to find strange tire tracks in her yard and sets of footprints around her house. And then this, her window shattered. On the other side of that window had been presents for her children, Athena and Darren, and nearly all of the gifts closest to the window, which mostly happened to be for Athena, had been stolen.
Told me like, yeah, most of it was your stuff, and I still didn't believe her, but she like started crying, and she was like, I'm really sorry, but we can't get all that back, because yeah, we're a one-income house, and it's really hard for us out here.
The theft quickly turned a season that's meant to be cheery very sad.
So I cried for a while.
There's not a lot of crime up here, and it was just really shocking, and I really just cried for a while because we don't have a lot, and so it hurts hearts.
But just as quickly, the response from friends and family lifted them up.
We go to Colbert Chapel Church, and I was just shocked. Like within 30 minutes of letting the pastor know, I had a couple calls with them asking me if we needed anything.
The Frys rent the home, and their landlord came by the night of the theft to help board up the window. Then, within 24 hours, he installed a brand new one.
I'm not a very emotional person. Like I cried several times over the past couple days with just the community's response.
That response has included some donations to help replace the stolen gifts. And Crystal says despite the original crime, there's still plenty to be thankful for.
They didn't take everything, and they didn't come into the house, and nobody was home when it happened, and so I'm grateful and feel blessed for that.
And both Athena and Crystal say they've already forgiven the burglars.
I was raised in a church, right? And so we're all about like forgiving, right? Because if we don't forgive other people, then like God forgives us, then we're putting ourselves above God.
But you know, everybody has hard times, and we don't know everybody's story
Yeah.
either. So who knows why they did it or what they needed it for. I'm sure they were disappointed because
Yeah.
it was clothes for a teenage girl that they took.
I feel kind of bad that they're only going to get clothes, but
I think it's a pretty special teenager who's willing to say, I feel bad for the thief who stole all of my Christmas presents.
Absolutely. This family, they're so sweet. They even said that, it was a little bit ironic that they were the ones who got stolen from, because they're the kind of people who, if someone had asked, said, hey, we need some presents, something like that, they're the kind of people who would have just given it to them. So a terrific family.
A terrific family. I'm really glad to see that the community wrapping their arms around these people and helping
Absolutely.
them out for sure. Casey, thanks so much.